What's up, Star Wars fans? We haven't been getting a lot of updates about the Ahsoka series since Star Wars Celebration, but today we got some new Star Wars news about the series. It comes from Empire magazine and includes quotes from Natasha Lubardizzo as well as Rosario Dawson. But hey, before we get to that, if you love Star Wars and speculation, then hit that subscribe button and come back for more. But getting back on track here, Rosario Dawson and Natasha Lubardizzo were both asked what fans can expect in the upcoming Disney Plus series. And I thought what Rosario Dawson had to say about her character was very revealing and really helps support a theory that I'm working on about how the Ahsoka series and the Kenobi series will be connected. That said, reading the quote from Empire magazine, this is what Rosario had to say. Dave and Jon Favreau are continuing Star Wars in a way where it can be standalone, but it also makes you hungry for more. There have been two instances where Ahsoka has shown up on a mission. You see how she's interacting with folks, but you don't really get her. Even fans who've lived with her for so long don't know where she's at now in this journey. And personally, this just gets me very excited because Rosario's pointing out here we have lots to learn about what Ahsoka is doing at this point in the timeline, and we really haven't learned much about the journey that she's on. I mean, it's not like we haven't learned anything about the character. She's been in contact with Luke Skywalker, the son of her master. She's stayed in contact with her friend Bo-Katan, and we know without a shadow of a doubt that she is looking for Grand Admiral Thrawn, most likely trying to track him down in an effort to find Ezra Bridger. But surely what Rosario is mentioning here is the personal journey of the character and how we're going to see her evolve in this series. But that all said, there's very important common messaging between Rosario and Natasha. Natasha had this to say to Empire: "A lot of people have seen Rebels. It's great for them to have seen it, but we've got a standalone chapter as it is." Remember, Rosario also stated in her quote that Dave and Jon are continuing Star Wars in a way where it can be standalone. So both of them seem to be trying to convey that it's great if you have watched Star Wars Rebels and watched some of the other Star Wars series, but when it comes to the Ahsoka series, yes, it is going to have connectivity to The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, but otherwise folks aren't going to have to go back and watch Rebels to be informed as to what's happening in the series. I'm betting very much that this is a talking point that we're going to get from Dave Filoni and the actors of this series, and I'll be talking more about this on the channel, whether or not it's a good thing for us hardcore Star Wars Rebels fans. That said, in her comment, Rosario Dawson hinted at a journey that Ahsoka is on and the change in the development that the character is going through in this series. And again, Natasha Lubardizzo had something similar to say about Sabine. She states, "Sabine is so fearless and brave, with so much grace, but she still has flaws. She's not perfect, she's on her journey, she's making mistakes, and it's very high stakes in this galactic war to make mistakes." So it's certainly great to hear that Sabine also has these flaws and will be developing as a character throughout this series. That things are very high stakes in this galactic war, and certainly in this timeline so far we haven't seen a full galactic war, so this definitely seems like a bit of a spoiler as to what we're going to be getting with The Mandalorian Season 3, as well as the Ahsoka series. This is definitely a topic I want to talk about in a separate video, but for now, these comments from Rosario and Natasha are absolutely fantastic and have me so hyped for the Ahsoka series. Let me know how hyped you are for this series in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.